April got mad at Crow, and Crow got mad at April. Crow was upset that April's not helping out Zoe in her time of need. So Crow is going to be helping out Zoe. So, thank the good Lord, we now have Crow as a companion.
Hey Crow, find any good crumbs?
Are you kidding? This place has got scraps worthy of kings. I just ate something I think might have been in the maggot family, and it was delicious.
Awesome.
It sounds like you have some experience being a sidekick.
I'm a member of the guild. No, that's not a joke. I was actually inducted into the Guild of Sidekicks after April and I saved the world. They gave me a badge and everything. Sidekick of the month. If only my poor old mom could have seen that. Come to think of it, all she ever saw of me was an egg.
Oh,
Of course,
Crow
the
backstory.
very next month, that annoying man-child with the hairy feet and the chubby face got the badge. What did he do? Carry someone up a hill? Ha! He didn't even crack a single joke to lighten the mood. No sense of humor whatsoever.
Is he talking about... Is he making a Lord of the Rings joke?
I want to walk around for a bit before we do anything else.
Okay.
I'll wait here.
I'm glad that I'm in the right... I'm glad that we're on the same page here. That was, in fact, a Lord of the Rings joke.
What do the Azadi want from us?
I think the only thing we can... we need to talk to West House, and Crow will take us there, but I wanted to see if there's anything just... Yeah, this guy doesn't have anything to say. Let's go. Let's just have Crow take us there.
Can't talk. Eating.
Let's go find West House.
I hope you know where we're going because I have absolutely no clue.
The Southgate Market, right? I know where that is.
Good, because I have absolutely no clue. I know up and down, but that's it.
Wait. Okay. Let's break that down. We thought Crow knew where we were going to go. He has no idea. But Zoe knows where. And Crow reiterated that he doesn't know where to go. And he flew off. Is that Crow up there? Or is that just some other random bird? Also, this is not the Southgate Market. This is the harbor. Right, and Crow doesn't know any of them. Crow just flew off to the sea. Crow's gone. I'm pretty sure this is where we need to go. Like, this is the only market I know of.
Zoe, over here!
There we go.
Good afternoon, young lady. Crow here tells me you're a friend of April Ryan.
Friend is a strong term.
Yeah. I'm Zoe Castillo.
Alright, let's get these guys talking.
Brian
I've got a
Westhouse.
humdinger of a pervert to work on.
April had a falling out?
Of sorts. Look, I'm sorry, but Crow told me you might be able to help.
I might. What is it you need my help with?
To get home, I guess. To... Stark.
I figured as much. I'm afraid
I don't
can't
remember
help you.
Brian Westhouse's backstory. Was he ever a shifter?
Who?
Her name is the White Dragon, and from what I understand, Crow, you know where to find her.
I do! I can be of assistance! Yes!
Dragon?
I
Like in
completely
big,
have
flying,
not.
fire-breathing lizard?
It doesn't even
More like
notice it
skinny and
anymore.
pretty with legs to kill for. I don't think she breathes fire, although she can get pretty fired up, if you know what I mean.
Brainbuster says, Rory, you are asking the
Anyone?
wrong people about the
Anyone?
plot of Dreamfall.
Look, Pyrie knows.
So where
See,
is she, this dragon person?
so some people would know. I'm not just talking to the air. None of us know the plot except for like
She's in a
Pyrie.
place called the Dark
Beginning of the
Deeps.
game, you're seeing
If you
Brian
know how to
Westhouse
find
using
her,
some
move
monk-powered
around the
portal.
ocean's currents. But Crow's just been there. Haven't you, Crow?
Sure have.
But what happened? I forget
spent
what happened in the
several
first
months there
game.
learning the ancient art of sitting on my butt. Feathers.
And you know how to get back?
Sort of. Ish. I know the general direction. I remember the winds. They smelled like cinnamon and rose tea, wrapped in a fragrant bouquet of fresh bull mule excrement.
I love how they're
I can't
putting in
point out
poop
a map
jokes.
Because maps just look like a confused monkey's scribblings to me.
I don't remember
won't be
any
able to lead
poop
a boat
jokes
there.
before.
The waves make me all sick and disoriented.
We won't have to take a boat.
Fake Pyri says,
We'll fly.
remember this big speech? I am at a
I'll just
crossroads
wait
between
here while
waking
the
and
two of you
dream.
grow some wings,
Blah,
shall
blah,
I?
blah. Oh no, now
Where
some
we're
dark
going,
tentacle thing is coming
we
at
won't
me.
be needing wings.
But is that was this game? What? How was he relevant in the last game? He the only reason I remember him being relevant was that he came from Stark, but I don't remember how he
I'm
got
telling
there.
you, anything that flies without wings can't be trusted. It's against nature and all that's holy.
Like that was his
But hey,
only purpose in the
no
last game.
feathers off my bones. If it comes crashing down, I'm not the one who'll be needing wings.
Your friend.
Oh,
He'll just lend it to us.
He owes me a favor. Besides, NPS, that would be the Northlands Parcel Service, has
I see.
just upgraded their airborne fleet. This baby was one of the first they leased from the Azadi 7 years back, and even then, she was getting on. The new ones are faster, bigger, slicker, but she'll do just fine for our purposes.
I feel like Brian Westhouse wasn't a character they needed to bring back.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, Miss Castillo. This is one adventure I'm definitely looking forward to. Besides, you'll need me to fly her for you. She takes some getting used to.
I don't know. I still don't trust a bird without wings. I'm keeping my eyes on you, sister. One wrong move, and bam! You'll feel the wrath of my beak.
Crow's going on me. Sure, he's an idiot, but he's that's a well-meaning idiot.
In the name of the goddess and the six, you will lay down your arms and submit to our swords.
What?
Stay there. Do not make a move.
Search the premises. Let no one leave.
What's this guy upset about?
What in the name of the six is going on?
Spare us the theatrics, public.
Brainbuster
We know
says,
you
what?
shelter rebels.
What?
Rebels? Of course not. This is a peaceful and law-abiding establishment.
If that is the case, you will receive an official apology and recompense from the office of the emissary. But I'm afraid we cannot take your word for it.
The cellar is clear. There's no one else in here, Apostle.
I'll take the second floor myself.
Oh, cool. I get to take part in the raid. I'm fully on board with this. I mean, she is in... Uh-oh. I see what I did wrong already. Here we go. One.
Fake Pyri says, there's no one else here, Apostle. Except the whole second floor.
My men will bring swift justice to the terrorists who hide in this place. My men will bring swift justice to the terrorists who hide in this place. My men will bring swift justice.
Just had to make sure everyone knew
Is
that.
there anything you want to tell us?
You're trespassing.
I'm gonna explore the kitchen. Anyone in here? You guys already checked the cellar. What about over here? Did you guys check this room? We gotta find the terrorists. Oh, we found a terrorist. Hey, idiots! The inn wasn't clear. I feel like this rebel was really hedging his bets on being able to actually attack me more than once or twice. Oh, there's another one. Well, this guy is slightly better than the first. He's able to phase through walls. Oh, he actually did some damage. Did you guys see? Apparently, there's a new upgrade to the sound alerts where you can preview your sounds before you actually play them now. I haven't actually looked into it, but I saw that Twitter update. If there's one more rebel at the top of the stairs, I'm going to be upset. I kind of hope that those weren't actual rebels. They were just like upset people.
What is your name? I'll give you one last chance to save your neck, witch. You will help me find someone, or you will die. And not just you. We will send the proprietor of this tavern to Sadir to stand trial for treason. As for your friends who've just left harbor, their ship will be boarded and the supplies confiscated. Do you know how the Azadi punish smugglers?
Please.
Their feet and hands are bound. They are weighed down with metal, and then they are dropped into the ocean.
Please, let them be. They carry only medicine and food.
I have no quarrel with you or your compatriots. I seek only one person. The one my people call the Scorpion.
The Scorpion?
What do you know of him?
If I tell you about the Scorpion, will you let us go, Benrime? Me, the shipment?
No. But if you lead me to the Scorpion, then yes, I will let you and your friends.
No, I will
You'll
still
have food
kill you.
and medicine.
I'll kill everybody.
Leave the boat be, Azadi. Please. There are no weapons
Brainbuster
aboard.
says, nope.
It poses no harm to your people.
It's in your hands now.
Very well. I will take you to the Scorpion, but only
I feel like
if
she
you
keeps
give me your
forgetting the
word
name every
that
time.
you
The
will harm no
Scorpion?
one else.
You have my word.
May the stars forgive me for what I am about to do.
So, she's not going to try and kill me? Is she not powerful? Isn't she part of the resistance? Like, I had 2 people die on the stairs. I have more respect for them. At least they tried. They tried miserably, but at least they tried. I mean, I'm garbage at fighting in this video game, and at least they, you know, at least they gave me a good go of it. Maybe they were running out of budget by this point. They needed all of their voice acting funds to go to paying for Crow.
How are we doing?
Just fine. This ship's a real beauty. She basically flies herself. She just needs a tiny nudge now and again, but other than that...
So, Mr. Westhouse?
What you looking at, Crow?
Call me Brian, please.
Brian, when did you come to Arcadia?
Oh, that was a long time ago. Too long. I traveled across the divide in 33. 1933, that is.
What? And you're how old exactly?
Well, I may be getting on, but I'm not that old. No, I got unstuck from time, and I was caught between...
Because you seem real old.
Not a pleasant experience by any measure of things, but I got out, and I made a life for myself in Mercuria. I'm never going back to Stark. And I'm fine with that. I've made peace with my past. Arcadia is my home now.
Why do all these people assume everyone wants to go back to Stark? Like, if Stark's anything like, you know, normal day Earth, which it seems to be, it sucks.
Where in Stark did you come from?
Boston, USA. Back when there was a USA. Hell, back when there was a Boston.
They're still there, both of them. How did you end up here? Are you a shifter?
Oh.
Most certainly not.
I guess I could have
Even if
left
I
my
was,
questions and he would have answered
probably
them.
have gone back at some point. No, I made my way through the divide by more...
TTS US is not there. Just use regular
I'm not that old,
TTS.
Something happened that got me...
TTS US was just the
unstuck
default.
from time. It wasn't the best idea I ever had. Still, here I am in good health, and with all my limbs intact. I shouldn't complain.
Felinoidsis says, Boston.
Boston.
Have you seen a lot of this world?
I'd say so. When Mercuria was invaded by the Tyrant hordes 10 years ago,
I probably should have
forced to
Willow
leave the
stop
city.
paying attention to
They first
Buttspot.
traveled
Or vice
east
versa, I
across
mean.
the Northlands to a place called Irhad, the Sun Empire, and then south across the Great Ocean to the continent called the Southlands. After that, well, there's not much left in this world that I
Brainbuster
haven't
says,
seen.
am Fran
I've even
Boston
been to
and
the
I left my
Azadi
car in
Empire.
the parking lot in old
But I have to
1933.
say that I like the Northlands and Mercuria best of all. It feels like home.
I feel like we might be missing something with all this TTS through all the discussion, but they're actually just talking about Arcadia geography.
What are the Tyrant?
They were a barbaric people who lived on the Western Plains. 10 years ago, they invaded Mercuria.
Were?
The Azadi killed them all when they liberated the city. If there are any left, they're few and scattered. The Tyrant took the city during a time of great upheaval, but they
Getting some
didn't hold
serious
The Azadi
backstory
arrived in
here.
their ship soon after and drove them out. It's almost frightening how quickly the Tyrant were wiped out. The Azadi showed no mercy.
Where did the Azadi come from?
Far west. Almost 10 days' journey by boat. In their airships, however, or cloud ships, it doesn't take many days to cross the ocean.
You've visited their continent.
Brainbuster
I've passed through
says,
it, so
don't
to
look
speak.
inside his
Their
mouth.
capital,
Oh,
Sandia, is just
ew.
amazing. It's built across a huge...
I wasn't going to. Oh god. I've been paying attention to the Prower this whole time. Their faces are unsettling.
I passed as a
Ugh, I'm looking back down again.
It's not closed to outsiders, and as long as you respect the Azadi and their customs, they give you passage.
I was so happy before I looked
Culture
up.
from what we're used to, but they're an interesting people, and I found my visit to be highly educational. What they're doing in Mercuria...
They really need to
is
stop zooming in
controversial.
quite so close on
On
people's
one hand, they
faces.
brought
Like
freedom and peace. On the other
the
hand,
backgrounds look alright.
they've rounded up the Magicals, stuck them in a ghetto, and God knows what they intend to do with them next.
When do we get to the Dark People City?
From what our feathered friend said, it'll be another day or so. Are you okay?
Oh, we're gonna go visit the. Oh, we're gonna go visit that
I'm
same
just
lady,
feeling a bit
right?
Restless.
Well, there's
The White Dragon.
not much to do here. You can look around the cabin for a bit, talk to Crow, or take a nap back in the hold. There's a bed there.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
There's a bed there.
Mr. Westhouse seems Crow looks a bit worse for wear.
Crow, you don't have to sit here. You can just go out and fly.
I'm feeling seasick.
Felinoid says, I believe you mean
Seasick.
Draken, you
Aren't
baka
you used to
gaijin.
flying?
Flying, yes. Flying is no problem.
Dovahkiin.
Flying is flapping your wings and praying for a good tailwind. This isn't flying. This is torture.
Go out and
So
fly
why don't you
then.
jump
Yeah,
out
there you
and
go.
fly instead.
What? And catch a cold? Are you kidding me? You do know that it's freezing out there, don't you? And it's not like I can keep up with this infernal machine. My wings are made for comfort flying, not marathons. No, I'll stay here. I'll just find a corner to go throw up in instead.
Nice.
Do animals get seasick? Is that a thing that I guess they probably could.
What's it like being a talking bird?
My beak is a finely tuned instrument of love. When I speak, girls tremble. And also guys. Guys tremble too, but not the same way.
Right.
You did not answer that question at
How
all.
long have you known April?
That depends on how you look at it. We go way back. But I haven't really seen her since way back.
What happened?
She sent me on my merry way. She wanted to go find herself, which actually means go lose everyone else. I can recommend it, though. It's very liberating. I went off to find myself recently, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. You see, I was about to get married, and...
To a bird? I mean, not a woman. Well, yes, a woman. A female bird. Someone with wings.
You
Like
don't know that. Maybe you want to get married to a
Yes,
regular woman.
That's right. A bird. Anyway, so the idea...
What are we
of settling
kink
down,
shaming for,
building a nest,
April?
starting a
This is
family.
Arcadia.
I don't know. I started freaking out. So I went on a journey of inner discovery.
Brainbuster says, Zoe, you're an idiot.
Not wrong.
You went on a journey of discovery?
Inner discovery. A quest for personal understanding.
But she's talking to a
mission
bird
of
who's not much more intelligent than she
A
is.
voyage of inward fulfillment. A trek to the...
Okay, yes, I get it. You wanted to find yourself.
It's brilliant. You desert everyone, abandon your responsibilities and relationships, and focus completely on your own personal misery. It's
Does not sound healthy.
for the soul.
Excuse me?
You know, Crow, I think you may have misunderstood what finding yourself is.
I'm sorry.
What? No, April showed me how it's done. I can't believe I didn't do it sooner. I feel so much lighter. Not a care in the world. Except for, you know, the total and abject misery in my heart and soul.
Did he just say it? I need to know more about this soul
So you
douching.
abandoned your fiancé to go on a selfish journey of inner discovery.
Abandoned is a strong word. Left? Deserted? Forsook? Yes, yes, and yes. Slipped away in the dead of night? Sure. But it was all for the best. I obviously wasn't ready to, you know, become a responsible, grown-up, magical bird. Where does one go to find oneself, I asked. Granted, I only asked myself, and I probably should have gotten a second opinion, but there you go. So I decided to seek the center of all wisdom and knowledge in Arcadia.
This Dark People's City.
No, no, no. Some fortune teller in Zan. She stiffed me. It was actually blind luck that I ended up in the Dark People's City. I never intended to go there, but it was a real blessing.
I feel like
tell you.
everybody, like, the whole goal of the game is just getting various people to the Dark People's
And I've
City.
learned a lot. Like, for example, did you know that a Diavan water snake can grow to be almost 200 meters long? I didn't. I didn't really want to find out either, because now I'm
Come to
really
update all
freaked
your
out by
Tinder
water. But
profiles.
there's not much else to do in the place except
And
read.
somehow, and mention a douche for the soul.
Read, sleep, read, go to the bathroom, and read at the same time. It's really very, very dull. But all that introspection gave me perspective. I wisened up, and now I'm ready.
Ready to get married?
Ready to admit that I'm scared out of my feathers about getting married. So no, still not.
They found Brian Westhouse. Yeah, what Fiona had said.
About
We're
April.
going to the Dark People's City.
I don't understand what happened to her. Oh, she was the sweetest, prettiest, nicest girl you could have ever imagined. And she was a real trooper.
Yeah,
Saved the
Crow's
world
been
and all.
talking a lot.
You don't see a lot of
But it's
people doing
Crow,
that
so.
these days. But things didn't turn out the way she thought they would. She couldn't go back to her world, first because she was afraid, and then later because she lost her powers. On top of that, the Azadi were after everyone from Stark. Everyone with special powers, everyone who was allied with the Magicals. In the end, I think April just snapped. She was so angry. She felt so betrayed. She had to take it out on someone.
She was so mad she couldn't stand in a circle in a magic circle for 1,000 years.
I really did, despite the yelling and the bitterness. But in the end, she just up and left me. Right in the middle of nowhere, too. I tried looking for her, but after a while I gave up. I got the distinct feeling she didn't want me around anyway. So, I left to begin a new life.
I don't think there's anything you could have done, Crow. Sometimes the people we know and love change. And
Brainbuster
sometimes that
says
means we have to
April
move
was
on.
so furious until she soul douched herself.
Do I care about April's powers?
What powers did April lose?
Her special thingy, being a shifter. First, she didn't want to go back to Stark, and then, one day, she couldn't. Her powers went poof, and no one knows why.
What?
What?
Why did you go, ooh?
Because it's spooky. Also, I like saying it. It makes my beak vibrate.
You don't think she lost her powers because she felt her powers were the cause of her misery?
It's, of course, I wouldn't know what. Huh?
Seems to me that she was scared about facing reality again, and she decided that her powers would only bring more pain, so she lost them.
Oh, that's psychology, isn't it? Oh,
Very
brilliant.
poignant,
You human
Zoe.
females from Stark are really clever. So, hey, if we hit April with a really big frying pan, she'll come to her senses, right?
What? No.
Yes,
That's
yes.
the
it's
Crow,
called therapy.
M-Duck.
I read about it somewhere.
He's very smart. I don't like these white
well,
ones right
not
here.
read, more like heard. In a seedy tavern near the docks. After 11 thimbles of Mary Minstrom's yellow fire. Just before dawn. On a Monday. But I remember the fella who told me.
Okay, Crow.
Big lad. Arms as thick as oak trees. A stunning collection of scars.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Wait, maybe it was rapist.
It was nice chatting with you, Crow. It's been very informative.
That was the, that was the most appropriate way to end that conversation.
A person who's not an object to be ogled at or used solely for my own personal amusement and pleasure.
Well, let's just breeze away from that conversation. Okay, how do we... Yeah, let's go explore... Oh my god. Willow. Look at that stupid Willow statement. As people, we feel our moral obligation weaken with physical as well as emotional distance from individuals and... Okay, I'm bored. Someone needs to paraphrase that into, like, one word. Yeah, I think I like these two as brown instead of white. April's the least interesting. Zoe is dumb.
Welcome to our city. The White of the Kin is expecting you.
Who?
That's the White Dragon, Zoe.
How did she know I was coming?
I stopped asking those kinds of questions a long, long time ago. You just have to start buying into stuff like destiny and precognition.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Or you'll go nuts.
She waits in the library. Follow me.
Right. Okay, no point in asking any questions, is there?
Absolutely not. It'll only make your head hurt.
I swear, I cannot believe we're back at the stupid Dark City. Following around a floating cloak again. This game is a Mobius strip.
This is a really strange place.
Tell me about it. I couldn't sleep for the first couple of weeks. All those
Felinoid
fancy
says,
lights.
Dork
And the
Sitai.
spiders freak me out.
Spiders?
Exactly.
Let me see how they modeled it. It doesn't even look that good. I mean, actually, I take that back. It does look okay, but the proportions seem a little silly. I don't remember the difference between the Crow's voices. He sounds very similar to me, to the other game. That being said, it feels like he's talking way more in this game. Yep, here we are again. Underwater library of the Dark City. Bunch of dudes floating on cloaks. Oh, I see. Well, their faces are completely silly all
It's
around.
taking me to see the White Dragon.
There we go. There we go. If I get just right. Perfect. Whoop. What if I can just annoy him? Like, completely mess up his pathing. Nope, nope, nope. You're not getting there. Oh, wow. I think she took off more clothes since the last time we saw her.
Hi, I'm Zoe.
How fascinating. You're here, and yet you're not.
The goop.
Can you... What do you mean by... Who's that?
Oh, that's right. She's in her...
I forgot.
She's in the
This
dream
is my
now.
friend Brian Westhouse. He's a...
Like, she's not really here.
A traveller, I guess.
You sound so familiar.
You've heard my name before?
Your presence, your being sounds familiar.
Brainbuster says, Prediction, there's going to be a shitload of talking with these characters for the next 3 hours.
That's a very good prediction.
Goosebumps?
My apologies, ma'am. I don't wish to perturb you. Maybe
That's
I should
alright, we
just
got some
leave you.
melting to do.
Please, stay. Perhaps it's... I'm sure it's just me. You see, I don't understand this body yet. I don't know what any of
Brian
this is.
Westhouse is gonna bang out this dragon, isn't he?
Apologize. You're most welcome here, traveler.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll leave the two of you alone while I peruse this magnificent library.
You have come to me for the same reason April came to me not long ago. You're stuck. I'm stuck here in Arcadia, yes. I need to go back to Stark. But this isn't the only place you're stuck.
Oh, is that Brian up there? Where's he going?
Like driftwood to a river. You lack direction.
He's just gonna go explore books.
You lack faith. Maybe so.
You don't like the
That's
way
why
her
it's
arm
important
attaches
that I
to
go
her
home.
body?
People there need me, and I want to
Who,
be
the
there for
dragon? Let me see.
them. I don't want to be adrift anymore.
Fake
I want to be
Pyri
where
says,
I'm needed the
time to
most.
learn about our bodies from many of the many anatomy
Oh, you mean
and
like-
biology
Your
books in
commitment to
this
your friends,
library.
Your belief in yourself. And your
I like the
willingness
giant tattoo thing she has there right in the
to
middle of her
bring you where
cleave.
you need it the most. How? It's easy. You're not really here. That's what you said earlier. But it doesn't make sense. I'm right here.
You're dreaming!
Yes and no. You're unlike anyone I've ever met. You belong to the story time. Okay, now you're being cryptic. I've had enough of that. I can't take any more riddles.
She's still
Just
lying
tell
down
me
on
what
that
it means.
couch.
I'm sorry. It's not cryptic to me. It just is.
It's not
With all
cryptic
due
to me.
respect,
You're
I
just
just want to
stupid.
get home. I want to help my friends. I want to stop the bad guys from winning. I want to be myself
I
again.
want to learn to love.
The last time I was here in Arcadia, I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I was back home in Stark. How did I do that? When I fell asleep on the airship on my way here, I didn't disappear. That's because you didn't dream. If you dream the right dream, it becomes reality. You can go anywhere you wish. To go back to your own world, you just have to wake up. You mean this is all a dream? This isn't a dream. You're dreaming. I'm confused again. All I need to do is go to sleep and dream about home, and then I'll wake up and be home. Maybe. I've never
Well, the problem with that is that there's only a chosen one every 1,000
I
years.
find you have a strong connection with the world of dreams.
But I like your thought process.
I'll just have to take your word for it. Help me fall asleep. Help me dream or wake up or
Why don't you wear me
whatever
out?
it is you said I need to do to get home. Time's running out. I have to be where I'm needed the most. Come here.
Oh, I was kidding. Are we doing this?
You must find her, Zoe. You must help her. Wherever she is, that's where you're needed the most.
What?
Where did she go? What did you do to her? Did you use magic on her?
I didn't do anything to her, funny bird. She
Funny
left
bird.
this place on her own.
But she just...
I still think it's Alex Mack
No.
rules, Pyrie.
Isn't it fascinating? There's no one else like her. She's special.
I've never met a human girl who hasn't been special. For all I know, they've all got strange powers and important destinies. I just hope she's okay.
Are the other people in Stark not considered human girls? Or Arcadia, I mean? I don't think that would work. But
What? This
now
isn't
where are we? What is happening?
home? Where am I?
Uh-oh, I lost one. Be right with you guys. Melt this real quick. Oh yeah, it's Dagobah now. Haven't we done this before? Like, the music seems to be taking very strong John Williams plagiaristic stylings.
Last time on Star Trek Voyager.
I like that. That turned out pretty well. This black peg is a little screwed, but that's alright. That's alright, it'll buff out. Let me put this under something heavy. It is a Tyrannosaurus enemy from Final Fantasy Legends 2. Oh, okay. It's see this thing right here. It's that's what it's supposed to look like. It's like it's a dinosaur. All right, let's get her moving and talking again, and then we'll move on to the next perler. Or it could be a line. I don't know. I didn't design the thing. Please direct all complaints to the Squaresoft team. 1990. Alexa, when was Final Fantasy Legends 2 released in America?
Here's something I found on Wikipedia. Final Fantasy Legend 2, originally released in Japan as Saga 2, Haiho Densetsu, is a role-playing video game developed by Square Company for the Game Boy handheld console as the second game of their Saga series. Did that answer your question?
No.
Thanks for your feedback.
Alexa, shut up. I don't know why she got really loud. Where is Alexa? There she is. Here. She didn't even answer the question. I turned her way down. Sorry, I didn't mean to burst out your eardrums. She didn't even answer the question. To me, that doesn't look like Count Chocula, though. I didn't change... Oh, I did change the game music, sorry. There we go. I just turned OBS volume down, but I turned it back up. Everything should be back to normal.
I don't think there's anyone in there. Closed and locked. I don't think there's anyone in there.
Here, let me test her. She saw a flare. Was that? It sounded like she was talking about fireworks, right? My Butner. Oh, that's a gator. Alexa, this is a volume check.
Is that...
That's not what I meant to do Simon Says, but... Oh, it looks like we're going to get to play April. A little quiet. What, Alexa is? I mean, she was way loud. I turned her down. Alexa, Simon says this is a volume check.
This is a volume check.
The game is what it was before. I can turn it up, but...
Though I'm guessing Mercuria is out of the question.
We lost some good people. We got careless.
Ah, we were as careful as we could be. We just got unlucky. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Look at his Hulk hand.
Just hope we got enough intelligence out of it to justify the losses.
I wish I could say that's the case. The fact is,
They're getting too strong for us. They tore us apart down there. Easy as...
Quit your whining, woman. The Raven I know is tougher than that. There's enough doom and gloom in this place already.
Which is why I'm going back.
Alright, the game's at 11. I'm turning it to 17.
Are you sure that's wise?
We stay here, we go there. It's all the same.
How's
They're
that?
coming and they won't stop. Not until we strike at their heart. Curia, the tower.
Grab Ryan says, Alexa, which sexy AI would you rather sex, Siri, Cortana, or clones of yourself?
And even if you do, you think that'll stop them? No. We need to stay strong.
I feel like Alexa would be more into herself.
Recruit more people and keep the enemy from our doorstep. Time and patience will decide the victor.
We don't have time. Look at what happened in Marcuria. We have to act now. We have to take the war to them.
I'm inclined to agree, Raven, but we're not strong enough. Not yet. If you stay here, we can train more people, build our strength,
and talk about how someday we'll crush the enemy and take back our lands and our cities. That's what we do best. Talk. They murdered my friends.
Well,
they
Apple is
arrested our
Siri.
most trusted ally in Marcuria,
Alexa
and
is,
they're probably moving north
Amazon.
even now. And you say we should wait? I'm done waiting.
The Azadi don't have a clue where we are. Trust me, Raven, we're safe here. Besides, no one but me and my boys can navigate the rivers and swamps between us and the Bay of Fire. Even if the Azadi should learn of our whereabouts, the scouts will give us 2 days' warning. We'll sink their boats before they even know what hit them.
Even so, I can't just sit here and wait. I have to do something.
I swear, Raven, you'll get yourself killed one of these days. Sometimes I wonder if that's not what you want. But if it's south you want to go, if you want to take your war to the Azadi, then fine. You'll have my boat. I'll take you...
And my hook hand.
Now,
oh my god, look at that hook! That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen!
lies into storage.
I'll come by later and give you a hand. I just have a few people I need to speak with first.
That hook is ridiculous. What do you even do with that? I'll be over here fishing. Accidentally gores his head. I like to hang from branches and pretend I'm a Christmas bulb. I've got no idea if April needs to go up here.
Even here, people keep their doors closed and bolted. The Azadi have taught us to fear and distrust each other. Everyone locks their doors.
You know, if they really wanted to take you all out, they could just set fire to your homes. Everything's made of wood. It's the first rule of Minecraft. Don't build things of wood. Look at you. You were at attention with that sword, huh? Also, you're holding it real weird.
We've all lost our homes and our lands, but thanks to you, Raven, there's still hope that we will see them again someday.
Okay, so who is April supposed to be talking to? She said she wanted to talk to somebody.
Brainbuster says, Hello April, I'm from Game of Thrones.
I have still only seen half of the first episode of Game of Thrones. You would think that a show that's all about murdering people and nude women would be all about my speed, but not really.
I never wanted this, but the enemy left us with no choice but to take up arms against them.
Everyone locks their doors.
It just... And I tried to listen to the audiobook too, and I just can't get into that series. I kind of wish I could.
Everyone locks their
Okay,
doors.
I need to stop talking to every single door.
Kara.
A moment, April. Please make sure the herbs are distributed to the lieutenants. They are each responsible for their group getting the medicine they need. April, thank the balance you escaped Marcuria and that Bryn and Chowan made it here.
Faker Pyrie says herbs.
Your efforts
Herbs.
are much appreciated.
Kara, about Benrime, we need to do...
She put her life on the line for us. We won't forget that anytime soon. We'll sing her song at the tables tonight.
The Azadi will be keeping her alive until they can ship her west. They like to have a show trial before executing their prisoners. If I can take a dozen people with me south, I can...
You intend to take on the entire Azadi army by yourself? No, April. This war will have its victims, and you'll have to learn to live with that. You may have a death wish, but not everyone shares your lack of faith in the future. In time, we shall prevail.
I've dedicated my life to fighting the Azadi, Kara. What makes you say that I have no faith?
You've already given up your life. You don't fight because you want to destroy them. You fight to destroy yourself and your demons.
April,
Granted,
everyone
your
knows that
ferocity
you're
and guidance have strengthened
completely
us.
self-destructive.
The enemy fear and curse your name, and you've made them tread more cautiously in the north. But both you and I know you're not doing this for any greater cause. You're doing this because it's the only thing you have left. And I can't have you taking our people with you on a suicide mission.
Man.
So we let Benrime rot in prison.
They're not giving her any,
Let them take her
they're not letting her get away with
Will she
anything.
die because she helped us?
Yes, we do. Benrime isn't stupid. She knew the risks. She knew it was a dangerous game to play, and she played it as safe as she could. Unlike you.
I don't accept that. I can't leave her to die.
Accept it or not, you're not taking anyone south.
So you never know with these games, though, Grapevine, because it's like, it could be retconned.
They're not your people. They make their own decisions.
That they do.
You never know with these kind of
You
games.
may find that for once, you're on your own.
Because,
Now,
you know,
if you'll excuse
time.
me, I have other matters to attend to.
Time is not
I'll see you
fixed
at
and all
dinner
that.
tonight, April. And thank you again for bringing us the supplies. Without them, we wouldn't have lasted through the winter.
Okay, so we talked to her. Is there someone else we desperately need to talk to before we can advance the plot?
Everyone locks their doors.
How's Mercuria doing? I wonder if I'll ever be able to freely walk our streets again.
Yeah, but am I supposed to be finding Zoe?
Thank the balance you all made at home, Raven. We've seen this war claim too many lives already.
I figure April is not really intending to look for Zoe. She's something else she needs to be doing.
Naane? April on.
Oh God.
My heart and spirit to see you here.
Did she bring
Safe
him
and
here?
in good health. We heard that you had escaped Marcuria.
Or is this a
I was
different
worried
lady who looks
nonetheless.
exactly the same?
And now the stars have brought you back to us.
Okay, it's a
How did you
different
get
lady.
with
Never
Marcuria?
mind.
I heard they shut all the gates and posted guards at all exits.
As a stowaway on trade ship bound for Khorasan, and on a leap first back north along the old pass. Azid was generous enough to share her mount with me.
I'm glad you're safe. Good thing Bryn and Chuan had just left with the supplies. They were the lucky ones.
The stars shine on all of us, April Ann.
What about our friends at the Journeyman? What about Benrime? I'm sure they don't feel so lucky right now.
Fortune often has a dark side, but there may still be a chance to aid the innkeeper.
So wait, this is the same?
How?
I have just been told that someone arrives from Marcuria with word of Benrime. He wishes to speak with you.
Who?
A stranger. A friend. A messenger. He wishes to meet with you on the West Pier. He will speak with you and no one else.
Are you sure this man is a friend? How did he find us?
Would I lie to you, April Ann?
I'm sorry, Naane. Of course not. I trust you. I'll go right away. Listen, if it turns out this man has important information and I have to go back to rescue...
I would not let you walk alone, April Ann. Go now. He arrives soon.
Well, it's only obvious because we know this. I mean, obviously April trusts her. He said, where did she say that?
You must go to the West Pier. The messenger will meet you there shortly.
What way is west? I don't have a compass. On a slightly...
What's that? I think the celebrations might be getting out of hand. I need to speak with Kara about that.
On a related note, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately, and it's amazing if you don't have a mini-map how hard that game is to find out where you're going. I sure hope this is west.
This is it. But where's the messenger? Who are...
Grab Ryan says, well, look at the sun and the shadows.
Well, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the same mechanics as in Stark. Wow, all three are going to be in the same general area, huh? Gonna be a fight in Dagobah.
These doors do not look very secure, but in a remote place like this, they don't have to be.
Who are you? I haven't seen you before. So many newcomers. Will the Azadi ever stop moving eastward?
He is Azadi. You guys are terrible guards. Okay, so I need to get this guy over to April, and that's back there. Why did... He started all the way over here, so I've got to do the exact...
Brainbuster says, who are you? Okay, off you go then.
I got to take him the exact same route that April took. That seems silly. I'm not even 100% sure how to get over there. I'm pretty sure April went this way.
The supplies made it here. Good. I had no wish for their women and children to starve or to fall ill. Faith or no faith, innocent lives are precious.
I don't talk to strangers.
Felinoid says, no roar, you seem silly for questioning this timeless masterpiece.
And I love seeing these fireworks.
Strange. Perhaps it was a message to someone.
Perhaps it was a message to that lady with the big knife over here.
I haven't seen you around the campfire, handsome. Are you from the eastern fringes of the swamp? I think I would have noticed you.
Okay, bye. Alright. I guess she wasn't interested.
I'm here. I have kept my part of the bargain. Now it's your turn.
I have done what you asked of me, Azadi. Your scorpion waits on that pier, alone.
Leave. If I ever see you again, my sword will kiss your throat.
For what I have done, I am already dead.
I mean, sure she was a traitor, but it makes you wonder, what would the consequences have
Brainbuster
been
says, I am as dead as my voice acting.
if he would have murdered like this entire village, or like the entire he was talking about death to everyone and the supplies and all that. She was in a bad place.
This is it. But where's the messenger? Who are... You? I remember you. From Marcuria, but you're the Azadi. What are you doing here? Have you been... Shit! You followed me here.
I swear by my sword I did not follow you. I came here by other means. I wish you no harm. You spoke to me with honesty back in the city, and I respect that.
So what the hell are you doing here? If you brought soldiers with you... There's civilians here. Women and children.
I did not bring any soldiers. I am alone.
Then why...
Please, let me explain. I'm an apostle. We are missionaries. We bring the word of the goddess to unbelievers. But we do so with cold steel and swift death, instead of sermons and prayers. We are the last resort, and we are feared.
I was gonna kill you,
but I
but...
never doubted the righteousness of my mission. The goddess is the one true deity, and we must bring her light to the darkest places. And yet, I have seen and heard many things in my brief time here in the Northlands. I have seen with my own eyes how ignorance and fear are leading some of my people astray, how arrogance and distrust threaten to corrupt our mission. I have witnessed deeds of which you spoke so passionately when we first met, that have lifted a veil from my eyes. Does the goddess, in her infinite and unquestionable wisdom, truly want us to commit these deeds on sovereign peoples in these sovereign lands? When we last met, Mistress, your words awoke something inside of me. I have never questioned my mission.
Unzips pants.
To do so would be to question my entire existence. And still, now that we meet again, I'm reminded of the parting words of an old friend. Words dismissed too quickly. And I find myself torn.
Bravo. That's a very convincing speech, Apostle. You almost had me going there for a moment. But the fact is, you're an enemy assassin. You're in our city, and you didn't come here to talk to me.
I am an assassin, and my mission is plain and undisputable. Only, I believe now that the goddess has led me here for another reason. Led me to you. Why else would she have brought us together? First in Marcuria and now here. If it wasn't to show me, show us a different path.
No, that's...
Sorry, I don't believe in destiny
yeah,
or divine intervention.
April's got the right idea. This is completely coincidence.
Call it destiny. Call it the will of the goddess. Call it chance. But do not call it coincidence.
No, it was coincidence.
You expect me to just let you walk out of here? To accept that you've seen the light?
No. Yes. I don't know what to think anymore. I only wish to speak with you.
Been mesmerized by your beauty.
Stand, to open my heart to a different truth. I believe the goddess wishes to speak to me, and not to those who would interpret her word to suit their needs.
And what's your goddess telling
This guy's taking a complete 180.
A path I have never even considered questioning until this moment. Maybe one that leads into shadows, and not into light.
Look, if you came here to find enlightenment, Azadi, you've come to the wrong person.
The name is Kian, Mistress. I cannot claim that I came here to find enlightenment, quite the opposite. Yet now I'm starting to see that a great injustice may have been done to the peoples of the Northlands. If that is so, it's my duty to help undo the damage.
You're planning on turning against your own?
I will never take up arms against those I have sworn to protect. But I intend to return to Sadir and inform the Six, our empresses, about what goes on in the provinces.
Why?
You assume they
Because
care.
It is not right. It is certainly not the will of the goddess. And it is a betrayal of everything I have been taught to believe in.
I still don't understand.
Much of anything, really.
Mistress, I feared I was losing it, but I was wrong. My faith is as strong as ever. It may quite simply have been misplaced.
I guess I owe you a name. I'm April.
April, I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
You shouldn't stay. If anyone sees you...
Well, this turned out really
Tell
well.
them.
I don't have an easy time trusting anyone as Kian. But I'm beginning to believe that you're the real thing. An honorable man.
I try to be.
But I still don't understand why you're here. And I don't understand why Naane told me that you're...
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
weak apostle. But I never imagined you would go so far as to betray your own people.
Oh, it's him.
Ramon, what in the name of the goddess are you doing? Your job, Alvane. Destroying the enemy. Or did you forget that was why you were sent here? There are women and children in this city, Vamon. Civilians. They're all equal in the eyes of the goddess, are they not? Terrorists, wives of terrorists, children of terrorists, sinners, every one of them. As for this one, is this who you were sent to kill?
To kill?
No. I was about to tell you. I did not know who you were. I came to find the Scorpion and I found you in his place.
You brought these Skyrim guards.
That's the name your people gave me after I put the fear of the balance into them.
You're him.
Your mouth is filled with venom, which, even to the last, you are truly beneath us. And you, Alvane. Arrest him.
Arrest?
Lower your weapon, soldier. I'm an apostle.
No more, Kian Alvane.
Arrest this.
You have betrayed the Six. You have strayed from the path, and you have forsaken the mission. You have become soft, like a spoiled fruit. You actually empathize with these heathens and murderers. You, apostle, have committed a mortal sin. You have lost your faith.
No, Vamon. It is not I who
Let me have the cutscene so I can kill these
I
guys.
who have lost my faith. What are we doing to these people? Why are we trespassing on their land? This is not the will of the goddess.
So now you question your empresses too. Your hole grows deeper by the second apostle, Alvane. Still, the goddess is merciful, and so am I. I'll give you one more chance to prove your loyalty and save yourself from eternal damnation. Do what you came here to do. Kill this murderous witch. Kill the Scorpion.
Oh, it doesn't let me save. What should I do, guys? I kind of want to see what happens if he says yes, but I'm pretty sure that will end the game. I don't know. I'm assuming there was an autosave at some point. Install, vote yes. Like I kind of want to see yes just to see what happens and then like just get back here because I want to see if he'll just go over there and just stab her.
If I do not kill you, he will.
And that makes it all right? I guess the true measure of a man is what he does when a knife is put to his throat. And you, my friend, you failed.
Don't say that. I have no wish to kill you, but my mission...
Your mission? You've been blinded by faith, Kian. You can't see wrong from right. I feel sorry for you.
I can't. I cannot kill you.
Okay.
You do not deserve to
But
die.
thou must.
Very well. You've made your choice. Kill her. Please don't tell me you felt for that goddessless butcher.
What you're doing here is wrong.
What? Protecting the people from terrorists? Destroying the enemy's
Buttspot, yes.
Tell me, kid, what exactly am I doing wrong?
These people are only defending their homes and lands from invaders. We're in the wrong here, not them.
You've fallen far deeper than I thought possible, Alvane. It will be entertaining to see you stand trial.
It will not happen. When the emissary...
The emissary was the one who ordered you arrested, Alvane, after you let the innkeeper and that smuggler vessel go. It was clear to the mistress that your loyalties were no longer with the Empire. Although, ironically enough, you were the one who led us here. I'm sure that will count in your favor at the trial. Maybe they'll even let your body lie in a marked grave. Take him away.
I'll make you pay for this, Famon. I swear by the goddess, I will not rest until your beating heart is in my hand.
So we're just putting up with this?
Such unpleasantness. Kill them all. Burn the city down. Leave no prisoners.
No, that's what thou must.
She's dead, Joanne. Dead.
She is dead, and there is nothing we can do now. If you do not quiet down, we will soon be dead ourselves.
We might as well be. Listen, they're killing them. Every one of them. What's the point of surviving if we're alone? That's it. I'm going out there.
Bryn, no. There are too many.
Are there any video games which relates to your life? Dreamfall, the longest journey.
You cannot leave with us. It is too dangerous. You will not survive. You need to fall asleep again.
But they're already searching the houses. If we stay, won't they kill us?
When you fall asleep, you disappear, like dew to the sun.
Also, you seem to be on fire.
With my eyes.
I know, but how can I fall asleep here, now?
Joanne!
Bryn, hand me that pouch over there.
They're coming
I
closer.
don't know if I feel this color here in the middle.
What's that stuff?
Cover your face, Bryn. You breathe deeply.
What is it?
That is some good dank.
Magic. It will make you sleep.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this.
Shit. They're coming. Joanne, we need to get out of here now.
It's not working. I'm not falling asleep.
Breathe. Slowly. Deeply.
I'm trying to, but it's not helping any.
You need to hold it in. Oh, there she goes.
They're here. Joanne?
We must leave. Go. Go!
What happened? I missed it. I was plucking yellow feathers.
Who's there? Hello? Funny Bird, is that you? Oh, I didn't see you. Are you looking for something? Wait, no! What are you?
What is happening?
Damien? Are you here? He promised me he'd stay.
There's a lot of stuff happening in this video game right now. Also, what happened to the monkey phones? Oh, I got a cell phone message.
You have one new message from Dad.
It's me. I've been calling you for a couple of days now, but you're not picking up. And you haven't replied to any of my messages.
The police have been calling asking about you. That's kind of weird.
Please, call me as soon as you get this. I'm getting worried. Okay, bye.
Your monkey phone is going crazy.
Hello, Zoe. I'm sorry, but I'm currently away from my phone. Leave me a message and I'll call you back as soon as I can.
Hey, Dad. Look, I'm sorry for not calling you back sooner. I've been so lazy. All I do is sleep and hang around the house. Big surprise, right? I hope things are going well for you in Bombay. You don't have to call me back, not unless it's important. I'm perfectly fine. Very bored, but fine. Oh, and don't worry, I haven't spoken to Reza. I'm staying out of trouble. Promise.
Wasn't Reza the computer hacker? We've talked to her like 50 times.
most of my time here sleeping. I must have been completely exhausted. That thing's been on most of the day while I've been staying here. Hey, it's therapy. Damien orders in. He claims he's a great cook, but I'm just not seeing it.
Oh, that's
This has been cleaned in a while.
I was thinking
Damien
Jericho,
definitely
but no,
needs a
that's his name,
houseboy.
isn't it?
It's grey out. Looks like it's cold still. Hey, there's a message from me. It must be from Damien.
Zoe, I hope you get this message. I had to leave quickly. The worm was... They found it, and they will track it back to me. I didn't want to leave you, but I had no choice. I tried to wake you up, but you weren't responding. The good news is, before they caught it, the worm did collect enough data for me to get the coordinates we spoke about. The intrusion into Dreamcore originated in Russia, just outside St. Petersburg. I've sent you the exact coordinates, along with a map. If I manage to get out of here, that's where I'll be heading. If you decide to go there, and I expect you will, be very careful. I'll try and contact you, but I can't promise anything. Zoe, you must leave right
This
now.
isn't great
When they
either.
discover who planted the worm, they'll send someone to the apartment. You need to be gone. The quickest way to St. Petersburg is by scramjet. Oh, and there's some warm clothes in the bathroom closet. Good luck. I'll see you soon. I hope. Take care of yourself.
Grab Ryan says, Russia again. Damn you, Neo Putin 4.0.
Neo.
Damien's been stressed like this? I think not. Damien orders in.
Yes, I
He's a
know.
great cook, but I'm just not seeing it.
What? Okay. Nice track pan, Zoe. Well, I mean, they're both kind of wanted at this point, aren't they? I mean, Zoe's already wanted. You know what? That's fine. It'll look... I think the yellow transparent comes... like, looks a little better when it's melted.
This is it. These are the coordinates Damien gave me. If the data the worm got from the Dream Core is correct, the virus originated inside that factory building over there.
They lost a few curlers. Oh, that's not too bad.
This probably controls the gate, but it doesn't appear to be active. There's no way to access this without the right card or data cube.
Grab Ryan says, how full is your Altoids tin?
Oh, this isn't too bad, feeling right. Not very. I have that many Altoids. I need to get into a conversation and then fix this.
There's no way to access this without the right card or data cube.
I like Altoids. These are the wintergreen. They're not my favorite. I like cinnamon. Oh, his butt's fine. I think this is his... Well, yeah. This is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. I figured it would be a complete mess. I'm not sure where it wants me to go.
I'm not in the mood to get electrocuted today. The fence looks brand new, and the gate's locked tight and likely guarded by all sorts of clever hardware. The fence looks brand new compared with everything else around here. Strange. The charge might not kill me, but it'd definitely give me the mother of all bad hair days.
Willow, play a song.
This car looks to be in working order.
Willow, stop music.
It might even have some power left.
No.
Which means that if I can access the controls, it can be moved.
Grab Ryan says, "Hello, I am a Republican looking to do the adoption emails, wink wink."
So if I can... What do I have to do with that? Like, start the car?
That's the car's access panel.
Oh. On the hatch?
This car looks to be in working order. It might even have some power left, which means that if I can access the if I can get that panel open, I might be able to hack into the car's systems.
Monsters organ chords. I think that was like one of the later Kingdom Hearts themes. Alexa, sing me a song.
Fake Pyri says, "The return of your favorite puzzle."
If you ask, will you marry me? I might say this to you.
Oh my god.
I'm waiting till Mars is colonized, then I might say I do.
Was that it? Was that all the song I get? I need like... Oh god. We're so close. There we go. Easy.
This car looks... The systems are still operational, so the car must have some reserve power left.
Okay, I got it. Now what? So how are you guys doing today? How's your Thursday evening going? Was your Thursday everything you hoped it would be? Thank you. Oh my god. Seriously?
Faker Pyrie says, "Are you prepared for the minigame boss rush?"
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I wasn't ready. But we'll play a song. This actually kind of works. How's the sound on these songs? Do I need to turn them up or down? They feel a little loud to me. Oh my god, where is it?
Grab Ryan says, a Russian would have just smashed the window and hotwire it by now.
Head on the loud side. Yeah, I'll need to fix that later. Right? Right, Great Brian? Circle in a square. Circle in a square. There it is. And then triangle. And then... There we go. Whoa!
I hope I didn't damage it too badly. At least now it's in a position to help me get inside.
Well, you can only do that because... Well, stop music. Well, stop music. You can only do that because your friend is a techno hacker.
Mabel Malman says, now be sure to leave your insurance information.
This isn't my music. This is what the game wants to play during this section.
Fake Pyrai says, sneaking hacking music.
I'm trying to avoid the
I
guards,
think I can kick this one in.
but my ass cheeks are dummy thick.
It goes all the way up to the roof.
What is that quote? I know dummy thick is in there somewhere. Just want to know a fun fact. I was actually born in St. Petersburg, Florida. Uh-oh. Yeah, I already saw them.
It's too grimy to see through.
Which way is it coming back? Okay, it's making a very wide, dumb loop. Can I just, like, sneak up on it and, like, shut it down? Oh, I bet you I can. Oh, I can't. I have no idea. Oh, man. This game is a little busted. And I keep forgetting to, like, Google it. Actually, I think I did Google it, and it gave me, like, no information. I bought the computer Glorb said would be amazing, and it worked out really well.
Grab Ryan says, I was born in St. Petersburg. Went to school in Petrograd. I live in Leningrad now, and would like to die in St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg is full of old white people. Much like most of Florida. I have no idea what graphics card I have. Run the specs command, and I'll tell you exactly what I've got. I mean...
It's all about to fall. All it needs is a little encouragement.
Oh, I bet you I can break that stupid robot. Where is it? I'm gonna break it. Oh, come on. That would have been perfect. That was perfectly timed. If I just wanted to break the glass, I could have done anything. I could have like, throw a shoe at it. Would have been fine.
There are wide girders spanning the factory hall just below the window.
Well, it doesn't give specifics, Harry, so I would assume the world is your oyster. Oh, I got a message. Notes. Oops. Notes. Had to get out of town quick. Who's L? Notes. Oh my god, these are the worst controls. Like that actually came up in a book about JFK, like a Stephen King book. I mean, didn't have anything to do with Hitler, but it was kind of the changing time. It's always a bad idea. David Cage aren't the worst controls. They're not good controls, but David Cage games were certainly serviceable. What do you think? What game do you think has the worst controls in the world?
It's a production line. It looks pretty old-fashioned.
That you've played?
It's a production line. It looks pretty old-fashioned. This console must be for controlling the factory floor. That panel controls the loading bay doors.
Okay, so use it then.
That panel controls the loading bay doors.
Shut up, Seamus. Don't I want to open the loading bay doors?
This is definitely where the power to this place is routed through.
It's probably gonna kill me if I just start grabbing things with power. Oh, no, never mind. I have no idea, Feelanoid. Oh god.
This console controls the winch, up and down. That panel controls the loading bay doors.
Okay, what do you want? What?
Fake Pyri says, what is this, a puzzle? I didn't sign up for this.
We did it. What do we do with it? What is it? What is it? Okay. What do we actually have to do here? Is the real question.
It's a production line. It looks pretty old-fashioned.
Let's see. Okay.
It's a heavy-duty hook connected to a winch, which is again connected to the boom.
Mm-hmm.
It's a production line. It looks pretty old-fashioned. According to this, I'm standing exactly in the location where the intrusion originated. Or maybe right above it.
According to what? What is she talking about? So, do I have to, like, drop a TNT onto this? Or just slam the winch down on top of it?
It looks like a ventilation shaft of some sort.
Oh.
I can feel a draft.
Never mind.
This was definitely put up quite recently. It looks brand new.
It sounds like she just got to that one spot and she was like, according to this, and it's just like, what is... You're gonna have to be a little more specific. That's too far. There we go. Alright, let's make the long trip back over to the other side. I'm assuming we're going to attach the winch. Let me over. There we go. I think it's awfully optimistic that all of this stuff works perfectly and is still here. We did it. Just imagine how, like...
Brian says, you're violating so many OSHA regs, right? Oh wait, Russia lol.
Does Russia have its own version of Does Russia have its own version of OSHA? There has to be something, right? OSHA.
It's locked. It's a bedroom filled with medical equipment. They must have been observing the patient from out here.
Oh God, what were they doing in here?
It's closed. That drawer is unlocked.
Is this key the solution? Guess not. Oh, okay, just the one locker then.
It's an access card.
Didn't they do this in BioShock?
There's something in here. Is that a data cube? One bed, one patient.
2
a
cups.
child. Who was it? What were they doing here?
My penis. Oh, God. I don't know about a picture of Zoe, but this is absolutely that little girl.
Child's drawings.
That stupid house. I recognize the house. Yeah, I don't know about the Zoe part of it.
Fakapyri says drawings.
Drawings. Like this right here on the right. That crappy house that we keep seeing in our visions.
A data cube. I might be able to read this on one of the consoles, if they're still operational.
Wednesday, September 23rd. This is Dr. Park. Dr. Zuboff is currently with the subject in her room. The subject is improving after a prolonged illness. She's responding well to stimuli and appears to be in good spirits. She even smiled at me when I went in there this afternoon to give her the injection. She didn't say much, but Faith's always been a quiet girl.
Faith. Hey, shut up. You guys hear that
We're
cat?
having problems with the new synth, however, and yesterday's Morpheus injection caused the subject some degree of discomfort and pain. Off the record, I have to admit that I've had some misgivings about putting someone through these experiments. Granted, Jiva created her for this purpose, and it's not like she's ever had a normal life, but still. At any rate, it's not like we have a choice. We're simply following orders, and Wati HQ is adamant that we keep pushing forward. They want to see results, and fast, or they might shut us down. Should that happen, Faith, the subject, would have to be terminated. October 9th, it's a Friday, I think. I haven't seen daylight in a week. Faith the subject, has fallen ill again. We haven't isolated the cause of this latest setback, but Faith's heart appears to be weakening. I don't know if it's her condition or if the drugs... Anyway, she really needs to be in a proper medical facility, but unfortunately that does not appear to be an option. HQ doesn't want the subject to be moved. I really wish there was something I could do. The subject. I just hope she doesn't have to die here. Faith is... well, she's just a child. And I feel responsible. Partly responsible. Obviously, we're just doing our job.
I mean, you're working for the bad guy here.
I'm going home now. Dr. Grundal is taking over my next shift. I need to rest. To sleep. I haven't slept in... Anyway. October? What is it? October? Oh, what? November 3rd? God. The subject is very ill. We just gave her a very large injection of the new Morpheus, as per HQ's brief, but she's not responding. There's something seriously wrong. I think the dosage... Well, I don't think she'll last... Wait, something's happening here. I'm getting some really strange... Hey, has your console stopped working? This This is weird. There's just static, like a. I'm just getting static here. What's going on? Okay. We're back now. We're good. Oh, that was weird. For a second, I thought I saw. Shit. Oh shit. I think we just lost her. We just lost her. I'm not getting any readings here. She's flatlined. I think she's dead. Faith's dead. The dosage. I think we.
Well, that was abrupt.
I think she's dead. Can you please please go check on her. I think she's dead now. I think she just passed away. Go.
Well, if she's dead, then just check on her. She's dead. There's no real hustle right now.
November 5th. We're cleaning out the lab. We can't leave anything behind or someone might. It's strange, but I watched her die. I saw her leave us. But I think something happened. I'm not sure what happened, but something did happen.
Yeah, I think they did a pretty poor job of that.
First there was this static.
I don't think they moved anything.
It killed most of the equipment
Oh,
for
God.
15 seconds.
What happened to the stupid chocobo
I could swear I saw something.
right here? This
for
just
a
looks
moment,
stupid.
A fleeting moment.
Oh well.
A shadow. A house. Faith's house. Her dollhouse. I don't plan on saying anything to anyone about the
Grab Ryan
experiments,
says
about the
they got
lab,
the
about
important thing, the vodka.
what happened. But I am leaving this crystal behind. I won't let them simply wash their hands of her like she was never here, like she never existed. She deserves better than that. She deserves to be remembered. She was a person. A girl. Her name was Faith. This is Dr. Janine Park. That's it.
What?
Felinoids says butts.
What do you mean it's the end of the game? Really? There's so many loose ends.
It looks to be in working order.
Are you sure?
Maybe Malman says, to my understanding, there's another game.
Oh yeah, I knew there was another chapter, but
It's a card reader.
what? Zoe needs to go into a coma. I mean, our friend is, our friend went to jail. April got
The
stabbed.
factory floor, but it's closed and there's no handle.
Yeah, we were in a coma, but this is 2 weeks before she went into a coma. No, she was just asleep then.
There's a big power switch in here.
Yeah, she ends up in a coma at the end. Well, I mean, if you're sure, like, don't tell me that there's 15 minutes and then there's like 2 hours, because I'll be really salty by the end of it. But if there's only like 20 minutes or so, yeah, I'll play. I'll keep going. Well, thank you for letting me know, because yeah, it was pretty close to ending. But if we're almost done, then yeah, we'll keep going. Sure. Where am I supposed to go now? Notes. Was I not done? maybe I wasn't done in here. You just leave?
I should be able to climb up there now.
Oh, maybe not. I came up from the roof. Oh, this door. Notes. Alright, so... let's go home. Let's go talk to the monkey. We came back home, Maman. This is Zoe's home.
Grab Ryan says, took a taxi from Russia to India.
I think she lives in New Zealand or something? This isn't New Zealand, I don't know. Also, she's listening to something really emo on her iPod. Well, presumably it was a long trip, so... I'm gonna go home and cry into our monkey. Also, isn't she still wanted?
Dad?
My God, Zoe. You have not been an easy person to get hold of. Where have you been?
Home. Casablanca.
Casablanca, that's where she lives.
Sorry, I didn't think you'd be so worried.
Worried? Well, that's an understatement. You don't have to lie anymore. I know you haven't been home.
What do you mean? Of course I've been.
After our last conversation, I logged into the house and spoke with Wonkers. He told me you haven't been home for at least a week.
Dad.
What I don't get is why you had to lie to me.
Dad, it's a long story. I had to go away for a little while.
So where have you been?
I'm not doing this over the phone. I'm home again now. Ask Wonkers if you want to. Hell, check the cameras if you don't
Oh
believe
God.
me.
Yeah, I did turn the monkey back on.
Was it Reza?
Yes. No. I had to help him. But that wasn't the only thing that... I don't think we should talk about this over the phone.
Yeah, what would have happened if I had not put him back together?
I'm still stuck out here. Another couple of days at the very least.
Look, I'm sorry for lying to you, but I had my reasons. I didn't want you to worry.
Well, that backfired.
I know. But you don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm back and I'm staying put. I'll tell you everything when you get home, okay?
I thought we still had a few more streams of this.
I'll try to speed things up at my end, but...
No. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Just come home when you can.
All right. Take care, Zoe.
Yeah, I took a few cross-country flights.
Yeah. Bye, Dad.
And by cross-country, I mean, like, multiple countries. Like, we went to Japan.
Fake Pyri says, I thought there had to be at least 2 hours of game left to resolve all these plot threads. The Dreamfall experience.
You know what the Dreamfall experience would be? Is if she just passes out into a coma right now for no reason whatsoever. She goes upstairs and kicks the monkey. Nothing hurts now.
Brad Ryan says, so is it better for media to leave you wanting more or to overstay its
Hello,
welcome?
Zoe. It's good to see you again. Are you crying?
Hey. No. No, I'm just... Yeah.
Definitely the former.
Oh, I see. Why?
Because I'm sad.
Are you staying or are you going away again?
I'm definitely staying.
Good. That makes me happy. I like it when you're here. By the way, you have a visitor, Zoe.
It's the police.
Visitor?
Yes, she asked me questions.
What kind of questions?
The difficult kind. The kind I can't answer. About you and about your father.
Where is she now?
She's out there. She wanted to see the view. I told her she should wait for you, but she didn't listen to me.
There are two twins in here ready to beat you up.
What?
Oh, what's her name?
What are you doing here? How did you get in?
The monkey let me in.
Talk to you. You've been on a very long journey. I'm glad you finally made it back.
Dun-dun-dun.
How did... You. I've travelled around the world, but it all comes back to you. Faith, she was your experiment. Jiva's experiment.
She is. I mean, she was. But we weren't the ones who made her into what she is today. That was Waticorp. That was Pete's. I wanted Faith to live out her life in peace with a foster family. She didn't have long, and she'd been through enough already. But Waticorp had other plans. They needed a suitable human subject for testing their drug Morpheus with DreamNet. So they took Faith away.
I know. They put her through hell.
I never wanted that.
You don't get to make excuses. She was your creation. She was your responsibility.
Fair enough. Looking back, I realize it was a mistake to let them take her. But Waticorp owns us. We don't get to have a say.
You're not telling me anything I don't know. Why are you here? Did you bring the eye with you? The twins? Go ahead, do your worst. I'm too tired to care anymore.
I'm here to ask for your help.
My... help? What do you mean?
I want to stop Waticorp from releasing the Dreamer, and I want to stop the static from spreading any further. You may consider me cruel and uncaring, but I'm simply pragmatic. There's nothing to be gained from Wati succeeding with their plans, or the static causing another collapse. And I also have personal reasons for wanting to stop Pete's. He has already caused much pain, and he will cause untold damage if his plans are carried out.
What makes you think I'll help you with anything?
Like, she doesn't open her mouth nearly enough when she talks, and Zoe's unnatural teeth freak me out.
And you will stop Waticorp, even if they hadn't killed your friend.
How do you know all this?
I planted a bug on you when we first met, Zoe. It's been sending me data at regular intervals.
Wow.
I've heard everything you've said. I know everything that's happened.
Zoe, you pee a lot.
On the way, and now you will help me, because that's the only way you can help Faith. The only way you can avenge Reza and stop Waticorp. It's as simple as that.
How can I help Faith? She's already dead, isn't she?
Yes and no. I can't explain it, but you've seen it for yourself, Zoe. She's in the network.
Well, she was just unconscious
on the wire.
when she was in Arcadia.
Whether it's her memories, her soul, I don't know. It's not for me to theorize. The fact is that a part of her is inside the networks, inside Dream Core, and she's suffering. But you can help her, Zoe.
So why does Faith want April?
I won't stop with Wati or with Pete. You need to be held accountable too.
I'm a marked woman. The moment the eye finds me, I'm dead. Wati doesn't want me walking around, telling people what I know. If that's not accountability, I don't know what is. And right now, all I want is revenge for what they've done to me and my company. If it means losing everything, so be it.
So what is it you want me to do?
You need to go into DreamNet and convince Faith to let go. Once that happens, the network will shut down, and Angana, Dreamcore, will disconnect from the wire.
Convince Faith to... How do I do that? And why me?
Because you have a connection with her. I don't know what it is. You seem to share some of her more esoteric genetic qualities. and she's taken a shine to you. Besides, no one else has been able to find out where in the network Faith, or her residue, her memories.
The entire game, Faith has been telling her to find April. Like, did they forget about that?
It's like she's not actually in there. You, on the other hand, have met her several times. She's reaching out to you. She needs you. And to help her, you must first help me.
How?
I've brought a dreamer. You go inside, talk to Faith, find a way to make her let go. Whatever she's become, a virus, a ghost in the machine, only she
Ghost in
can
the
stop
shell.
this. If she keeps holding on, if her influence keeps spreading across the wire, it will eventually shut down completely. We're talking days, maybe less than that.
Is that
If
bad?
she can do that, what is she?
What's wrong with the wire shutting down?
Like I said, a ghost in the machine. Her body is gone, but her mind. They pumped her full of Morpheus. They murdered her with an overdose. Who knows? Maybe there is something as banal as an immortal soul.
Oh, well, that would suck.
And that's what's left of her. She died.
So is this all just about saving the internet?
Dreaming a very, very
Or do they
powerful
actually care about Faith? Because I'm getting two different things here.
across the wire. Whatever the answer, it doesn't matter. The fact is that Faith is in there somehow, inside DreamNet, inside Angana. And she needs to leave.
You're saying she needs to die?
She's already dead, Zoe. That's a fact. Whatever's left of her isn't happy in there. She needs to shut down. Move on.
Well, she cares about her a little bit. She wanted her to get with the foster family.
To let go? To die?
Yes, because it's the right thing to do. Listen to me. We're running out of time. I need you to make a choice. Either you do this, or I leave, and you never see me again. If that happens, the wire will break down, causing untold damage. Corp may still succeed in releasing the Dreamer, and Pete's plans could still come to fruition. Who is the greater evil here? Him or me?
I think you're despicable. You used an innocent person as a test subject. You made her, and then you discarded her. And for what? To research dreams? Still, I won't let the bad guys win. I've come this far, and I'm going all the way. Someone told me not long ago that I lack commitment. Well...
And that person was my purple
commitment to
monkey.
the Dreamer.
Graprine says, press red, blue, or green button, or shoot the eye hologram side. Remember when you did that, Roar?
It won't harm you, but it will allow you.
Is that a Mass Effect 3?
That way, Faith won't be able to push you
thing?
out again.
What do I tell her? How do I make her let go?
I don't know. You have to figure that out on your own. This is unknown territory. Are you ready?
I'm
Were you here for Mass Effect 3, Great Brian? It feels like I did Mass Effect 3 like 5 years ago. Time is such a crazy mystery. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not sure. The plant seemed like it wasn't a
different this time.
modeled that well. Also, we're in our underwear again.
Faith wants me to come inside.
I wonder if there's a mod that lets you play as Zoe in just her underwear the entire game. I wouldn't download it because that sounds like a dumb mod, but I bet you somebody has made it. Time to enter the Tim Burton house. That's the same house that's on her dollhouse. Faith, you're screwing up the internet. You need to leave.
Hello?
Let's find out. Well, these two idiots talked for like an hour.
You must be Faith. I'm Zoe.
I know.
What are you doing?
Playing.
I see. What are you playing?
A game.
Dreamfall.
Really? Can I play too?
Maybe. Okay.
You've been helping me, haven't you, Faith?
The White Lady told me to.
Oh. What did the White Lady say?
She said to talk to you.
Did she tell you that I had to save April Ryan?
Yes.
What does the White Lady look like?
She's all white.
When did you last see her?
She was here, just before you.
She was?
Yes.
What did she say?
She said it's all fine.
Oh, God.
She said you did good. She said you saved April.
Zoe mods. Cotton-like underwear.
That I saved April?
Yes.
You know I've been looking for you, don't you?
Yes.
Why me? Why did you talk to me, Faith?
Because you're like me.
Like you... how?
You dream like me.
You mean, dream things true?
Yes. You're my sister.
I'm... what? Your sister?
Yes. You're my big sister.
You mean because of the way we dream?
No, because we're sisters. For real.
I don't think that's true,
This
Faith.
is very important.
Hey, we could have had Zoe with blonde hair.
I just know. And the White Lady says so too. We have the same mother.
We do. Faith, I'm sorry, but that's not possible. My mother died long before you were born.
No. Our mother isn't dead. And we are sisters.
That's impossible.
It's true. I know. I'm not lying.
I believe you, Faith, okay? I do believe you. It's just... I thought my mother was dead. Do you remember your mother?
No, I don't know. And I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about something else.
April degothed.
Faith.
Grab Ryan says, you have
Why
like
are
a
you
dozen
here?
ethnicities and you too.
Because I don't have anywhere else to go.
You can't stay here. You're hurting the world.
I know. That's what the White Lady said. But I don't know where to go. And I'm scared, Zoe.
I know. I would be too. But sometimes we have to let go. Sometimes we just have to trust that things will be okay. Sometimes we just have to have
Faith.
faith. You're not supposed to be here anymore. You're supposed to be gone.
Really?
You're supposed to be dead.
No, you're not supposed... Yes. Yes, Faith.
This is how you're going to convince the child?
I know, but I don't want to go. I'll be alone.
Maybe. Maybe not. I can't promise you anything. But I believe there's something better waiting for you. I have faith. And I can promise you that I'll stay here as long as you need me to.
Grab Ryan says, oh God, that wordplay made me lose hope in human storytelling.
Anymore.
Okay.
Serious mode. Well, she's got a monkey there too.
I'm getting sleepy, Zoe.
It's okay, sweetie. You can go to sleep.
I'm getting cold, too.
Come here. Better?
Yes. Will you stay with me?
As long as you need me to, Faith.
Even when I'm sleeping?
Even when you're sleeping. I promise.
Okay. Good night, Zoe. Good night, big sister.
Good night, little sister.
Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I thought it would be. Woof! Okay. Serious mode off. Serious mode. I was expecting to be a little more sad about that. Boof! Also, the graphics are just going nuts.
This is 3 now! Yeah!
You see, guys, it's like anything, whenever you bring up, not you, whenever like a game brings up something like kids, it hits me harder than normal. Because I have 2 kids. So like anything that brings up emotions involving children, it's hard. But, you know, pooping out of existence, you know, doesn't exactly yank the old heartstrings. Uh-oh.
Sam! Is that you? Oh, you must help me. There's only
Big Pie
darkness.
says it's Walt Disney.
He stole my eyes, my ears. He took the world away from me. There's nothing left. Nothing.
Somebody had to program them jiggles.
Are you there? I need my senses back. Answer me.
It's like, I'm a big guy, but I'm glad that, you know, my moves don't jiggle quite as much as that guy.
Talk to you. Oh, pets.
Oh no. Oh, are the twins gonna strangle him to death? I'm not fully aware of who they belong to, but they're bad people.
I'm sorry about this, Zoe, but I can't let you wake up again. Goodbye. You really are a very beautiful girl. So like your father. I never thought I'd see you again. And I wish it didn't have to end like this.
Monkey.
Is she asleep?
She is.
I'll stay here and watch over her.
You should.
Maybe when she wakes up, she'll want to play a game with me.
Maybe.
I would like that very much.
So you're gonna make sure she gets like intravenous feedings and catheters and stuff, because you can't just put her to sleep and leave her there.
So there it is. My story.
How are we in Fiji now?
Grab Ryan says, beep boop,
It
first
sounds
law,
pretty
still not
unbelievable,
broken.
I know. Parts of it still feel like a dream to me. But it did happen. All of it. I helped send Faith on her way. The static is gone. Things are back to normal. All should be well with the world. Except it's not. At all. The bad guys got away with it. The Dreamer could still be released. If that happens...
And Zoe's in a coma. April's dead.
I'm not sure how long I've...
Jericho's dead.
Or how long I'm going to stay. But there's nothing more I can do now.
Shirtless assassin's in prison.
The story's been told. The future is out of my hands. And in yours.
What? Okay, what did get resolved?
Do something. You
The
need
little
to tell
girl
story until
died.
word is out, until everyone knows what's going on.
And Norg got stabbed. And the internet's fine.
I'm leaving soon, but I'm not afraid.
April's dead.
Death is the end. I know that our dreams remain behind. So whoever you are, whatever you plan to do, good luck. I'm sure you'll need it.
I mean, she got
I hope
stabbed.
my story has been heard. I feel really stupid if I find out I've been talking to myself this whole...
Rosa. Thank God.
How is she?
She's fading away.
Careful, Dad. That is not him. Goodbye.
Who's this chump?
Welcome to the story time.
Who's this?
Hello. Am I dead?
I don't know. It doesn't matter here. This is where everything is. Here, you simply are. Alive or dead, you just are. Understand?
No, but please go on.
You're special, Zoe.
I am?
You are. You are a dreamer.
Someone else told me that. Is that good?
It is. And it isn't. There's nothing good or bad about it. Like the stars above and the stones below. It simply is.
Oh. So, where are we again?
In the story time. This is where the stories are told. The stories that create the sky and the ground and all that is in between.
We were all having a good time 20 minutes ago.
And everything in it is like an endlessly thick book containing countless stories.
That's amazing. Can you tell me one of those stories?
I could, but not now. There's no time. We need to act before
I'm
it's too
escaping
late.
to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
I am.
Space!
What's happening? Why do we have to act?
Because the undreaming is unchained.
I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good.
This is
so where do I begin?
Really Final Fantasy VIII.
At the
Syndrome.
beginning. It's going to be a long story.
Like you have a good
Okay.
first 2 or 3 CDs.
My name is Zoe Castillo, and I think I might be dead.
And then it's
I'm
like the
not
last
sure.
CD, bam, Ultimecia.
My father's name is
Oop,
Gabriel.
everything's solved now. And now we're talking to this guy. They had such a good idea. It was going so well.
And finally, today's the day everyone's been waiting for. Isn't that right, Ryan?
That's right, Diane. It's been a closely guarded secret for months, but today, Whaticor finally unveils its hotly anticipated new product, Dreamtime. Fans have been lining up in front of stores for weeks in preparation for what some are calling the single greatest event in recorded history.
Wow. If you didn't have to be here this morning, Ryan, I'm sure you'd be out there lining up with the rest of them.
You betcha, Diane. Whaticor has yet to reveal what Dreamtime is all
And-
about, except that it's destined to change the face of entertainment forever.
Wire rumors have it that Dreamtown will allow people to do
And to crux it all off,
anything they want.
the bad guys
Isn't
win.
that something, Ryan?
Dreamtime is released.
Oh, you gotta love it. You just gotta love it, Diane.
Like, that's the crux of it, is darkness wins.
Neighbor Malman says, so a happy ending, good.
But it's not a happy ending. I don't like all these unresolved issues. And now there's a big storm around the tower for reasons. Ragnar Tornquist, you have a lot to answer for.
Graprine says, you would think after the first few reports of thousands getting trapped, people wouldn't use the thing.
Can I skip the credits and see the scene? Oh, I don't want to miss it. That doesn't seem optimal. Okay, yeah, let's watch that instead. Let me know if I need to turn that down. It's such an abrupt ending. I hate that. I was having a good time. That's so frustrating. Oh, that looks loud. Hey, it's Brian Westhouse. He's having a rough time of it.
Hello, old friend. Chavez. What are you doing here? Time is a circle. It will not end here. You are needed. Take my hand, Brian. The future awaits us.
This is the loose end they needed to fix. Brian Westhouse. And Chavez is back. Yeah, and he's in Tibet, which isn't in Arcadia. Like, how did he even get here? Again, I'm so salty right now. I don't know. I don't know. That was fun, I guess. I'm salty, but that was fun.